My name is Leila Myles. I'm the owner of Lovely Hair Studio, Dolce Jolie Extensions, and I am a Farouk educator. Today I'm here with my lovely model, Crystal, and we are going to be installing Dolce Jolie 16-inch Malaysian hair with a silk base lace closure, which gives the appearance of a real scalp. We're going to do a full head application. Crystal has opted to not have any glue or tape for the lace part. So I'm going to show you guys how you can apply a lace closure for your clients who want a closure, want a full application for full coverage, but they don't want to be bothered with glue or tape. This is a silk base closure. As you can see, it gives the appearance of a real scalp. It has the lace option for clients who want to tape or glue down their extensions. This one is a 2 by 4. So if you took a measuring tape, it measures 2 inches across, 4 inches back. They come in 3 by 4, 4 by 4, and 5 by 4. This one is 16 inches long. It has been custom highlighted using Chi Infra High Lift chocolate brown series with a level 30 developer, and I just did a basic weaving technique just so that there would be a little bit of a contrast. And as you can see, the illusion. What we've done now is I have provided a base for the install. I've braided Crystal's hair. I've done cornrows going vertical, and then after, because Crystal is growing out her relaxer, and she probably has about 2.5 inches of relaxed hair and maybe about 4.5 inches of new growth. The hair is pretty long, so we've braided it to the ends, and I've brought them up and tacked them down with needle and thread. Now, I want you to know that I've done this braid. If you remember, I showed you her silk base closure is a 2 by 4. So, in order to measure this out perfectly, I originally placed the closure where I wanted it to be. I parted around, and then I did these two braids, combined them in the back, in the middle, and then just sewed them down. Okay, now usually I would do a net weave, complete net weave. Crystal prefers not to have a full net weave. I had to pull her leg kicking and screaming just to do a net at the top. So we will place a small net at the top, and what I'm going to use is one of these, and you can buy them at your local beauty supply. They're already shaped in different shapes. Let me get a few of them out so that I can show you. Some of them are shaped really big, and of course you can cut them to fit. This one is shaped kind of like a horseshoe. It's flat at the bottom, and it comes when I sew this on and I tape it and I tack it down just with needle and thread, do you see the illusion that it gives with just the lace being directly on her forehead? Cut that off, cut the baby hair off, which we won't do. We'll just fold it back to show you, but you can best believe that folding it back gives, it's the same thing as cutting it, the look. This is the look that we're taking 2 separate needles, and I've anchored them to the sides of the braids on each side. I put pins in the front and in the back so that it'll hold this in place right where I want it as I sew. Now the thing is with this, in order for you to get it really, really flat, since we won't be using glue and tape, I have to sew simultaneously back and forth each side, because what that does is it creates tension and makes the closure taut to lay flat, so that this will lay flat because of all of this laying flat. Okay, so here we go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my first stitch, bring it up here right where that first braid starts. And if you can see here, I flap it over. I'm going to take my needle and I'm going to go right underneath the silk base. Not to where that it goes through here, but right underneath. I'm going to create a lock stitch. A lock stitch is where you take the needle and bring it in between that loop of the thread. Now I'm going to take the needle and I'm going to go still through the edge, through the lace. I'm going to take it and go through the net and the braid and lock stitch and pull it taut. I'm going to switch sides here and I'm going to do the same thing on this side. And to be honest with you, it's kind of tedious, but it's well worth it. And you don't want to do more than 3 stitches on each side at one time, because if you do, it's like you're rushing and you can mess up, because it will cause it not to be evenly stretched on each side, and when you get to the back you'll experience some bunching up, but that's because it wasn't evenly, the tension wasn't even on each side. So no more than 2 to 3 stitches before you switch over to the other side to even out that tension. So here we go. I'm going to go under just like I did on the other side and through this braid, and I'm going to create that lock stitch. Like so. And then I'm going to come right back under it and through and create that lock stitch. And switch over back to this side. We have finished the install. And as you can see, the natural look of the closure, the natural look of the part. And we came and we sewed in the extensions all the way around. All the way up to where the closure, the tracks meet the closure. I want you to notice the texture of the hair. The texture is as if, like I said before, she's relaxed and it's just been blown out with a comb attachment or a brush and a comb, blow dryer, sorry. And the highlights are subtle but bring some depth to her and draw some attention to her face. I want to thank you guys for being with me this time around. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please rate and subscribe and let me know if you have any requests. Please forgive me if I don't get right back to you. I'm very, very, very busy, but I do want to make tutorials that you guys request, and I do want to be able to answer your questions, so please be patient with me. And make sure you subscribe to where you can get email alerts, because I have some contests coming up where you can win a free Chi iron and some of Chi's new products from their new line, the Royal Treatment line. So I want you guys to stay tuned for that. And don't forget, 3,000 subscribers. Every 1,000 subscribers, someone gets a chance to win 2 bags of hair. So make sure you guys spread the word. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. As I said before, I want you guys to get a good look at Crystal's hair. Followed by this, you'll get some really good close-ups of the hair. Okay? Do you like it, Crystal?
I love it.
What do you think of the hair?
It's natural. It feels great. It's absolutely beautiful.
It's very soft to the touch, guys. I flat ironed it. I did the curls with the digital chi iron using temperature 356. And I used a little bit of the Chi Ultimate Control Spray so that it would have a light, soft hold for her. So I'm happy you guys enjoyed it. I'm happy that Crystal came along for the ride. And I'll see you guys later. Oh, one last thing, because I know someone may ask. I am wearing Dolce Jolie's Just Relaxed Body Wave in my hair, my little short bob style. And the color that I'm wearing is from the Standard Series 7A for Chi. So any of y'all hairstylists that were wondering, that's the color. Go repeat. Love it. Talk to y'all later. Bye.
Bye.